Good evening, guys. I hope everyone is doing great. You already know what it is, man. My name is Jebi the Mogul. It's today's your first time tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you are watching me from Facebook, please make sure you follow the channel. So, for those of you who wants to join in and be able to contribute, you can go on my Facebook account. I need to change the name because before it used to be under my MMTV GH. I have to change it. So if you want to join in and share your 2 cents, feel free to go on Facebook. It's a page, not an account. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from right now? Let me know where you're watching me from, and I'll give you a shout out. Let me know where you're watching me from, and I'll give you a shout out. Charlie, it's been so long since I went on Facebook. So long, man. Charlie. But now, like I said, I'm on my A game. So every platform I have to make good use of it. I think I have a platform. I have an account on Instagram, which that has like I think my personal one is like almost 4K, and I have one that's like almost 10K, and I don't even use it. There's too many social media platforms. It's crazy. I try to just stick to one so that I can just focus. But the way it is, not everyone is on TikTok and not everyone is on YouTube. Or a platform that suits them. So Gideon, I see you. G baby, what's up? What's going on? Charlie, today we're about to have a conversation. It's been a long time. It's been years since we joined. We joined the conversation on what do you call it? Facebook. I'm glad that we can finally get back on Facebook again. So please, where are you watching me from? Shout out to you, Israel. Majesty, I see you. Christ Empire TV. What's up? What's up? Um, we're about to have a great conversation. It's still surrounded around the main man, Shatta Wale, but at the same time, we will be kicking off game. You know what I'm saying? Like in this industry, there's so much that people need to learn. Like I said, there's so much education that Shatta Wale is putting out there. But since he's not coming out to, you know, put out the point by point, people don't know that they need to emulate and they need to learn from him. But today I will be breaking down some of the. Okay, bro, no problem, bro. So I'll be giving some of the information that um he's been putting out there through his career. They are supposed to watch him and learn from him. But one thing I've realized about Ghana is that we like to be spoon fed. That's the culture in Ghana. We like to be spoon fed. And it all stems from the way our movies, everything, even churches and everything. Like, because in our movies, everything is playing out. Like, they have to show every step. If you leave anything unsaid, people will miss the point. So Ghanaians really like to be spoon fed. They want you to actually break it down. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and this is the reason why I'm doing it. When you go from point A to point B, they want you to label everything. So we have to understand that's the culture. That's what we have at the moment. And if you truly want the industry to grow, then you have to exercise patience and explain things for people to understand. So, couple of days ago, I came out and oh, Ebenezer, I didn't see you, my bro. I hope everything is cool. So few days ago, I came out and I said something about um Joey B and Papi Kojo and the type of music they are doing, right? Because I remember they came out in 2020, in 2014, and they took the industry by storm with their hip hop style. It was unique, and for some reason they fell off. Ever since then, they've been doing their own thing, right? Now, I've been paying attention to Joey B's music after 10 years of releasing Tonga, right? But the content is still the same. The content is still the same. So I came out and I said, no, you know, people fell in love with you when you dropped the song Tonga, right? And those people that fell in love with you, you know, that those people, they have grown, they have now matured, you know what I'm saying? So you too, you have grown, you have gone through a lot as an artist. You will not stay the same. The brand might stay the same, but you as a person, you will not stay the same. That's the reason Sarkodie said he doesn't like to live in America or anywhere else. He likes to stay in Ghana, because the moment he moves from Ghana, it will change, or it will influence his style, like in his writing and the message, right? So the same thing with Joey B and whoever. As you grow, you evolve, you go through stuff, and the people that fell in love with your music would love to for you to give them music or content that resonates with them, right? Okay. So when I mentioned the whole thing about, thank you, Ebenezer. When I talked about Joey B and his content, people didn't get it. People were like, "Oh, but we don't mind. We just like his music. We don't mind. We like what he's doing. If you want to listen to something mature, you should go and listen to that Lumba. You should go and listen to Amachi Dede. You should go and listen to Korean. I am not even talking about the listeners. Because as for the listeners there, you guys in Ghana, the level of thinking is very low. So when artists are doing something wrong, you don't know anything, because you are waiting for them to feed you. But the artists are supposed to be there to, guess what? To educate, to inform, and to entertain. So if the artist is failing to entertain and to educate and to inform, guess what? The public will stay dumb. So it is up to me, who is a critic, to come out and say that, hey, Joey B, you have to change your content. You have to upgrade. You are 35. You cannot be making music for 18-year-olds. What I say? Because let me say, if you had a child at the age of 20 and you are 35, your child will be 15. You understand? So how can you cannot be having, you cannot be talking about certain things to the 18-year-old, because you are a mature person. And people were like, "Oh, but that's his style." Well, what people need to understand is that there's a difference between content and style. He can still do his trap music, but then the message is different. You don't have to change your style. You get me? So people don't really understand this entertainment industry that we are in, and they don't understand how to grow. So if you have realized that there are so many Ghanaian artists that after they get a hit song and they age small, they are not able to keep up, because they're transitioning from making party songs and normal content to making conscious music, or talking about real life issues. They cannot do that. All they know is party songs. Somebody like Sarkodie has been able to transition well. So when you take time out to listen to albums, the album Mary, you get to realize that he touches on so many aspects of life. You understand? And even with his rap music and all that, you can still see that, yes, he has matured, he has evolved, he has gone through life, he's married, he's had children. Now, some of the things that maybe before he would say, he will now think twice before he says them. So people came out and they were like, "Oh, but Stonebwoy made Putu. Oh, Shatta Wale made Kekun." I'm like, hold on. Yes, these people made those type of music because they are still catering to the dance floor. They want you to dance, but take time out and go and listen to their albums, to the song, to the mute. Come on, Kill Them with Prayers. Stonebwoy, Into the Future. The song he has with Angela Kujo. There's so much content when you actually take time out to listen to them. But if you just focus to what they feed you on the radio, that's the commercialized content that they want you to take. I say it's like Indomie. It's like noodles. Noodles is not really good, but it's just something that you can grab on when you are hungry. You understand? So there's so much that we need to teach the youth, the young ones coming, and also the audience who are listening to the music. So somebody will say that, oh, But we love what Joby is doing. There's nothing wrong with that. But guess what? You may love it, but in the next 10 years, when you are 40, right, and you want to go and sit at a place to enjoy music, Joey B will not be a choice. You may not want to go and listen to Joey B, Tonga, Tonga. You may want to listen to something different. You understand? And this is where it will go to affect the artist, which is Joey B. It will affect him because when he's in his 40s, now he cannot really play shows back to back. The only time they will call him is, hey, Charlie, we need an old artist to come and, grace. Then he will go and play one show, then go and, nah. You don't need that. You need the opportunity to be able to perform like Kodentri, that Numba, Ofurian Ponsa, and the rest. You get me? Because they made songs that the people grew on. That's what I say. They made songs that the people grew on. He made a song. Ofurian Ponsa made a song. He's talking about love, right? But when you listen to his album, he talks about heartbreaks. He talks about other things. He talks about reality, what's going on in life. You get me? So as time goes on, no, people will be like, okay, I can go and listen to Ofurian Ponsa because when I go, he's not only going to be singing the commercial songs, he will also sing other songs that really make sense. You get me? So like I said, now I am fully in this thing. So I have time. I have time to really put out the information that I have. One thing about the media is that the media is supposed to educate, to inform. But right now, it's all about entertainment. They just want to entertain. They don't care if the audience take anything away or not. They don't care. As long as they are able to pay their producers, their presenters, and that's it. That's all they care about. Which I, as a person and my personality, I cannot allow that to happen. I mean, it's not that I cannot allow that to happen. I have to also play my part by, imparting some knowledge or some information into the audience. Yo, Tune, I see you. Isaac, what's up? Cisco, what's up? Paul, I see you. Now, I am trying to delay small so we can get as many people as possible on the platform. So to those of you who don't know who Ejako is, he's a movie star. He's a Kumawood movie star. He was all over, like back in maybe about 15 years ago. He was the guy to go to when it came to movies in Kumasi, right? And someone just came out, a lady just came out and was telling her experience with Ejako on how, Ejako wanted to smash before he would give her like, an opportunity to star in his movies. And she denied it. And guess what? Dude was like, I will make sure that they kick you off the set. This is something that's going on in the entertainment industry, music, movies, not only in Ghana, even in the US. But it's just sad that I thought we would know better. But I guess we have monsters everywhere. We have monsters everywhere. So if you guys remember when Ebony died, there was a girl by the name, I think she was signed to Xylophone. She sang like Ebony. But you can't find her now. I know someone who is very big in the industry who has done this girl so wrong. You understand? This girl be on drugs, smoking weed, and all that. And this man have taken advantage of this girl. Now she's been kicked to the curb. Like the last time I heard, she even had a baby. And this is a married man in the industry, someone who's supposed to be like a gatekeeper, someone who's supposed to help usher the new talents in. They are the ones taking advantage of the young ones. So how can we grow as an industry? Right? How can we grow as an industry? People just want to take advantage of people, which is very sad because if we truly want an industry um that's vibrant and productive, we have to create a safe haven for the talent to be able to excel. You feel me? Um, let's put that one aside. Like I said, before we get to the whole today's topic, I just want to touch on different topics. Um, for so many years, right? Pundits, presenters, thank you, Tari. Um, Pundits, presenters, and who else? Organizers always complain. Tune, I see you. Always complain about how disrespectful musicians are and how they always push away investors. I invested my money into an artist before. I gave one presenter 8,000 Ghana cedis for promotion just to give to DJs. I think was it 8 or 10? I think it was 8. I think it was 8. So I was hoping that at least he would give each DJ 500 Ghana cedis, right? But the moment I gave him that money, I was at La Paz with him. Right there and there, he started shopping. He started shopping right there and there. You feel me? So later on, I got close to some of the DJs that he had spoken to them to promote the song. So I asked him, I asked that one of the DJs, and the DJ said, oh, he gave him 200 cities. So just imagine an executive producer has given you money to get DJs to promote an artist, and you give the presenter 200 Ghana cedis. How many times do you think that that presenter is going to play that song? How many times? So guess what? The promotion didn't go according to the plan that we had, because he blew that money, right? But the same people will get back on radio and start blaming the artists that they are the ones pushing investors away. But one thing I can assure you, one thing that I can tell you is that every investor who has chosen an artist to help or to produce, there is always a media personality part of their team. And what happens is that the executive producers normally trust the media personality to be the one to handle the money. And before they would even distribute the money to various personalities, no, that personality will pocket some majority of the money. He will take care of himself. There are so many people in the industry who have chopped monies that were meant to produce artists, but they will turn around and say that artists are the one pushing away investors. How can an industry grow if we have people like these vultures who are just there to make sure that they build a house before an artist even blows? It is so sad, because think about it. You are messing with someone's talent. You are in the industry claiming to have connections. And when you are given the opportunity to be part of a team to push a brand, guess what? You pocket about 50% of the money meant for promotion. Most of the people in the industry, I don't want to mention names, but those so-called, managers in the industry, that's what they do. That's how they are able to stay afloat, because they do nothing else but go from radio station to the next. And anytime there's someone looking to be promoted, looking for a promoter, they will step in to be the ones, the links. And guess what? They chop the money that is meant for promotion. So if we keep on like this, how are we going to grow as an industry? It won't happen. What happened to making sure we get the job done? When the proceeds come, then we split. But nah, these so-called managers want to make money, want to pocket money before they even like distribute the money that's meant for DJs. Then he will come and sit there and be like, oh yeah, we need to give these DJ 1,000 Ghana cedis. We need to give this one 500 Ghana cedis. But he will go there and be giving them 300 Ghana cedis each. And something that these artists, let me tell you something. If you're an artist, right, you have to be smart. You have to learn the game. There's a reason NTR, Miss V, after leaving Links, she's not able to do what she was doing before, because everything was done for her. But guess what? If she had studied the game, and also followed her producers and all that, she would have made links. She would have created links with people in the game. But she didn't. She was laid back and people were doing the job for her. So even if you leave links and you think you have met someone who's going to invest money into you, the money is there, but who is the right guy to trust to push your brand? In this game, yes, money is very important. But if you bring even $100,000 to Ghana and you don't meet the right people, you will go back without a hit single. Because the people in the industry are there to suck. They are like vampires. I'm going to say something, and I may make some people feel some type of way, but it's just the truth. Ghana is being ran by people who came from nothing. Yes, by people who came from nothing. So when they are given positions, instead of creating a system that everybody can benefit from, they came to loot. There are so many MPs, parliamentarians who came from nothing. They are not here to help build a nation. They are here to enrich themselves. And you know that in this music industry, right, there are so many rich parents who would not allow their kids to even get into the industry because they don't think there's enough money in it. Now that, there's money in the game because of the streaming platforms and stuff like that, and now they are charging a lot to play shows. But before, even Becca, the dad didn't even want Becca to be in show business, because the dad she comes from a good home. They thought it wasn't worth it. Why do you want to do music? So the music is left for the streets. The music is left for those who are on the streets, whether they have talent or they don't have talent. So the mentality they are approaching the whole thing, the whole business way is wrong. They are there to loot. That's why the industry is not growing. When you go to America, you have talent. You have talent, people who are talented. But guess what? It reaches a point where it is the corporate world. They handle things. They may rip you off, but they keep everything going. You get me? They keep everything going. Right now in Ghana, People don't want the corporates. People don't want to sign deals. People don't want to, yeah, because they don't want to abide by rules and regulations. So artists want to just, whenever they feel like leaving, they will leave. Like what Familia did to Ogidi Brown. They just want to do as they please. I am the one with the talent. And if I want to leave, let me leave. But guess what? Most of the talented people are the dumbest people. You know why? Because God no be lefty. God, he gives you talent and he gives someone the brain to manage you. Yeah, God will never give you all. Everyone has something that they are good at. You may be very talented, but you will not have the brain to be able to manage yourself because God has gifted someone else with that managerial skills to manage you. It takes very few people to be able to come in the game, very talented, but then they take their time to also learn the game, the ins and outs of the game, and they stay in the game even after their career. Like somebody like Kwame Eugene. Kwame Eugene is going to be in the industry forever because of his knowledge of the game and at the same time, the fact that he can produce. This industry is on my heart. I'm just praying that we can evolve and reach a point where it is a safe place for the poor, the rich, everyone to be able to come in and excel. Now, let's get to the main point. Let's get to the main topic of today. So a lot of people are talking about the fact that what they are saying is basically Shatta Wale needs to capitalize on the show he played with Vybz Cartel. He needs to capitalize on it because they feel like he did not utilize the opportunity Beyonce gave him. Some of these people don't understand some things. What were they expecting Shatta Wale to do after the collaboration with Beyonce? What were they expecting? What were they expecting Shatta Wale to do? To now be flying to America and paying to feature people and stuff like that? That's what they were expecting them to do? They were expecting him to do? Let me school those who are saying this. Let me explain something to them. In this industry, right, we have the sea and we have the ocean. We have the sea and we have the ocean. The sea is the continent that we live on, which is Africa. The ocean is in the Western world, where you have all the big artists and then the big producers and the big record labels. That's where they are. Ghanaians want to go and swim in the ocean, but they haven't been able to swim in the sea. When I say the sea is the continent, which is Africa. You are only swimming in Ghana. And even the Ghana crowd, you are only swimming in Accra. So it's like you are in a swimming pool. Not even, you get me? Before you can even think about going out there to the West to go and, try and push your music and all that, have you been able to conquer Africa? Have you been, please, can somebody tell me an African country that our music is constantly on rotation on radio? Can somebody tell me one country? Togo is right here. When you go to Togo, it's our music. Are they playing our music back to back? How many times do we go and play shows in the African countries? How many times do we do that? That means we haven't been able to conquer Africa. People are always talking about filling stadiums and auditoriums and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. We can never do it like the Wizkids and Burna Boy until we have been able to conquer Africa. Now, let me show you how Wizkid and Burna Boy, how they did it. They focused on Africa. They made sure that they took Africa, they spread, they basically, circulated, distributed their music all over Africa. Everywhere in Africa where there's entertainment, Nigerians are there. So after conquering Africa, they decided to make a move to the West, to America, and into UK. And guess what? When they go out there to go play shows, they are not only playing shows for Nigerians. Because they have been able to conquer Africa, when they go to play shows in America or in the UK, guess what? Congolese, Ivorians, Togolese, Tanzanian, all these people, they come to watch because they have heard their music in their country. They come to support. Are you guys following me? They come to support because they have heard the video in Togo. They have heard the video in Tanzania. They have heard the video in Cameroon. They have heard the video in Ivory Coast. So they all look at the video as African star. So they will come out to watch. Please, how many of young artists are able to play back-to-back shows in Africa? How many? Recently, I saw Jackie. Let me applaud her. She's done well. She's played a show in some place, one of the countries, and I was very happy. And you know something? A list came out of the top 10 Ghanaian artists who are leading as far as streams on YouTube, and even Bisakede, that we think is dead, is on there. That means he's been doing his homework. You get me? We need to focus on Africa. If we don't focus on Africa, what we are expecting to win a Grammy. We are expecting Shatta Wale to go out there and start featuring. No, he has work to do on the continent. We are hoping that Shatta Wale every other month, at least in a year, in a whole year, which is 12 months, at least, let me say, he will play 6 shows in about 6 African countries. Then we know that we are making that much impact. Some of our artists have never even played shows in the north in Ghana, but they are talking about winning a Grammy. You have not even played a show in your own country in the north, but you are talking about winning a Grammy and playing shows at the O2. I have said enough, bro. Hold on. I can't hear you.
Are you live on TikTok?
No, I'm on YouTube and here.
Okay.
What's going on? So I have my brother Gideon, who's normally with us on YouTube, but now, to be able to join in, he's on Facebook. Let him see you real quick. He's
Maybe I should come to Facebook.
I know. Gradually we'll so that's, for all those you SM fans, you guys know who he is. He's the one handling all the fans, the fan base in the US. He's in VA. He's one of my brothers in VA. Bro, Charlie, what they go on, man? Right now, no. What did they talk be say? Bro. Bro, you know what they pay me? What they pay me be say, when you know how to do something, and because of consistency, because of focus. Other people are, gone. Like Charlie, we started doing this thing over now. Yo, Quasi, what's up?
But you were saying something, right? Not to cut you off real quick. You were saying something about our artists, traveling and doing stuff on the continent.
Yeah.
Which is you're very right. You're on point with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think sometimes one thing we gotta realize is that our artists, all of them are independent.
Okay.
And so if you don't have a promoter or an investor who's going to put these shows together for you,
yeah,
and you try to do that in your own pocket, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
It is.
And all of these artists, I think maybe Stoneboy and Black Sharif. I'm trying to think who else that might have like a record label or distribution deal. But for the most part, Shatta's been doing this by himself all these years for more than two decades.
Yeah.
Sako has been doing this. Sako they were partnering once in a while with maybe some distributions and everything like that. But for the most part, I mean, all of them are independent. So you know what? We should actually give our artists a lot of credit, especially our top three. And I'm gonna throw Kim Promise in there. He's doing a great job, fantastic job.
Yeah.
And what I'm about to say is no shade on Kim Promise at all whatsoever. But if you look at the venues he played, it's something that is doable. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not like a huge.
I didn't want to go too deep into the venues that he's choosing because Ghanaians will be like, you're hating. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no, I love Kim Promise. He's one of my favorite artists out of all the Ghanaian artists besides Wale.
Yeah.
But and he's doing great. I mean, he's going to like Tokyo and China and the Philippines. But he's doing it. So we need to give him credit. He's doing it.
Yeah.
That shit is not is not a big budget as what he would do with Ghana. He spent more money doing his promised land in Ghana than these venues, because these venues already have the audio system in place.
Yeah.
And everything like that is like almost like a club represented. So but he's still doing it though. He's still getting his
But let me ask you something though. Is he playing shows at venues where there's no event? It is not a club, it is not a pub, and the people are coming there because of him? Or is he choosing a place that already has their audience and he's performing to the audience?
Well, from what we know, when we see the flyers, it says Kim Promise tour. We get tour dates.
Oh no. But bro, if you have, let's just be real. Okay, let me try and connect the speaker so they can hear you well. Bro, talk. Let me hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Hold on real quick. Go ahead. Talk.
All right. You can hear me? Test it. One.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, so
all right. So let me hold on. So there's a difference between having an empty venue in Virginia and I hit you up as a promoter. Then you promote, and that day we take over, right? And the people are coming there because of me.
Right.
And you having a bar or a club already that opens on a Saturday that you always get your audience, and maybe the ticket may be $30, right? But you may have an artist appearing.
Yeah.
So maybe that day you charge 50 city. I mean $50, right? That's different. Those two things are different. So I want to know if the venues that Kim Promise is hitting, they are clubs where they already have their normal people attending, you know.
We can only go by what we see, right? Which is he puts out the tour dates and the venues that he's going to be.
No, what we are doing it. No, we shouldn't be knocking on him. He's doing well. He's doing well. You know, regardless.
No. We're not knocking on him at all.
No.
Saying that he's actually one of the guys that's actually doing the work.
That's it.
Is actually doing the work.
That's it.
Yeah. He's doing the work.
No, he's doing great.
But the reference that I was trying to make is I was actually in defense of the artists, Ghanaian artists, because they don't have the funds or they don't have a record label to back them up to put these shows that we want them to go do together. So to ask a artist from Ghana who's independent to go put on a show in Gabon, Tanzania, or whatever, it's very hard unless there's a promoter who's willing to put a show together and invite the artist to be the headliner, which Shatta Wale did before in Gabon.
Okay.
And if you search on YouTube right now, if you search Shatta Wale in Gabon, it's one of the craziest. I mean, it's like he was in Ghana or something.
Okay.
And somebody put the promotion together. It wasn't him that put it together, but it paid him to come and perform as the main artist.
Yeah.
But ever since then, he hasn't gone back, and they've been calling for him. And so we all been saying Shatta Wale needs to go because different countries in Africa have been calling for him.
Yeah.
But the money, you know what I'm saying? You can't, and not to say that Shatta Wale doesn't have the money or Shakwa doesn't have the money or Stoneboy doesn't have the money, but you can't use your own money to do your own show. You got to have investments. You got to get promoters involved. And sometimes you got to sacrifice and use your own money also.
Yeah. So okay. So I get you. It's not easy.
So
but
the Burner Boys,
yeah.
So the Burner, the Witches and the Beatles, they have Live Nation behind them. They have their records.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Why do you think Live Nation chooses to fuck with Burna Boy and the rest? Why?
Because they have been tested, they have been proven
that they can pull the numbers, right?
They got
that they can pull the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what can we do? What should we do? See, so think about it. If you bring one of your boys, Black American or any other country, and you bring them to Ghana, right? And they hear Davido's song in Ghana, right? They go back when they hear that, oh, Davido is in America. Oh shit, I heard this guy's music in Ghana. So they'll go to the concert, right? But we don't push our music around the African continent. I know some of them may be doing, but they don't make that effort. Like, I don't know any country that our music is on rotation. I don't know any African country that the Ghana music is on rotation in. Now, let me ask you something. How come Medical was willing to organize an O2 show? Meanwhile, he's never booked for any African concert. So why would you go spend that much money in O2? Uber to me, you can carry so many artists, or even forget going to O2. Book what's his name? Diamond Platinum. Yeah, take Diamond around, or even go to Tanzania. Charlie, that place, that guy, you know, and stick to Africa. Build the African the roots before you even go out there to say that you want to feel the O2. Bro, right now the O2 Indigo is normal, but the main one,
Indigo,
the main one, it will be very difficult. Even if they put all Ghanaian artists together, each may have to bring home £2,000 to be able to make the cost make sense. I mean, they will have to be paid £2,000.
No, first of all, this notion that no Ghanaian artist can fill the O2, I think that we should get that mentality out of our head. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
I bet you, with the right promoter, with the right promoter, we have a couple of artists, or we have one artist that can definitely fill the O2, because his presence in the UK is massive. But because Ghanaians continuously disrespect him and they don't see the value in him in Ghana, he always surprises them when he goes to the UK. Shatta has filled the Indigo twice by himself with no other artist supporting him. You can Google it. That's the thing. Shatta being in Indigo, that's why he doesn't go to Indigo no more, because he's done it already 2 times. And then he did it with Medica. That's the 3rd time he did it with Medica. So Shatta right now, his presence, when they did the show with Medical, he was trending that he needs to go to the O2. UK was trending Shatta wanted to go to the O2. But the thing is, there's no finances, bro. To rent out the O2 alone is $500K. That is just to rent out the O2, not including all the other logistics that has to happen.
But if he can do it, but hold on. If he can do it, if he can pull the numbers, he can put up the money. He will get the money back. So what's the problem?
I don't know why they haven't tried, because guess what? You need about, I think for Shatta to do it, or for any other Ghanaian artist to do it, they need at least about a year of promotion to make sure that we go every single month of blasting this concert that is coming up, give the audience chance to purchase their ticket, promote it amongst the European countries. You know, you talk about Germany, Belgium.
But bro, no. But that's doing. I don't think. Yeah, definitely. Burna Boy has some people coming from Europe and all that. But I think majority of the fan base are in the UK when he goes to the UK.
No, but bro, you got people flying in from America to go to his concerts. It's not just the UK crowd. When Burna Boy Whiskey and Davido drops a ticket or drops a date, it's sold out in like, yes, the majority, about, you can say 70% or 60% come from the UK.
Yeah.
But then the rest, the 40% comes from all over. So
yeah.
What we need all Ghanaians to come together and prove to these promoters like Live Nation that, yo, we can also do this.
But you know something? Let me ask you something. Let me let me ask you something. When Burna Boy is in okay, Davido or Burna Boy is in the UK playing at the O2, the crowd, give me a percentage of Nigerians that you think are part of, like, that makes up the crowd. Give me a percentage of Nigerians.
I think about a good 50% are Nigerians.
50%, right?
Yes.
And what's the capacity?
The 20,000.
20,000, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that means 20,000. That means 10,000, right? Nigerians.
Yeah.
All right.
Nigerians, yeah.
Okay.
And then the rest, and then the other 50 is mix of different ethnicity and everything.
And let me say, so 10,000 will be Nigerians, and maybe 7 will be other African nationalities, and then maybe 3 will be white people or other people who are not from Africa, right?
White people or the British folks and all of that.
Yeah, so about 3,000. Yeah. So now let me ask you something. How many shows have you heard take place in the United States, not the DMV area, in New York, that you heard of? Even, what is it? You said 10,000, right? No, you said 10,000. Have you heard?
10,000.
Yeah. Have you? What's the most attendance you've ever heard a Ghanaian show? Like, what's the most you've ever heard in pool?
I think the most I've heard, because the Indigo O2 is only 1,800 to 2,000.
So, bro, let's use that.
Let me finish. Hold on.
Let's use the O2.
But Shatta has done 3,000 in I think it's called Antioch in Germany.
Antwerp, Antwerp, yeah.
Belgium area.
Antwerp, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So he did how many?
He did 3,000.
3,000. Okay. All right. So this is my problem. If Nigerians are making up 50% of the 20, right? Can Ghanaians pull at least 5,000?
You know why? You know why I think the Ghanaian can't? Because check it out. When Medika was about to have his Indigo concert, right?
Yeah.
And he was the first. He was going to be the first rapper to have it there. He's the first rapper. Mm-hmm. Dude, the support that Ghanaians showed, there was an equal amount of people outside that couldn't get in the venue as the people inside. So let me tell you this. The minute an artist from Ghana says that he's going to the O2, the O2, I bet you, even me, I'm going to fly and go and support. Because being the first thing, I'm telling you that Ghanaians will pull up.
No, but I don't want it to be a situation where you are going to support because it's a Ghanaian. I want you to feel like, okay, it is a show, it's a concert. I love this person. I want to see Medika perform. That's the yeah. Because right now, look at it. Right now, when you look at the shows that they are performing in the UK, they are performing in gyms. They are performing in church auditoriums.
But hold on, there's nothing wrong with me going to see it because it's a Ghanaian. Because that builds the number up. Because I'm going to see it because it's Ghanaian. Yes.
No, but
that will prove to the promoters. And then when I get there, give me a great show. Give me a great show when I get there. So the next time it'll be easy for me to come.
But the whole thing is, what I'm trying to tell you is that the people who will go out there to watch because it is a Ghanaian doing the show, right? There are very few. There are very few. So you can't count on those people. You need to count on people who love the act, who is in love with medical. When the tickets hit out there, you need people who buy the tickets in advance because they know, say, oh, I love medical. And bro, to be honest, I think that we haven't made impact enough on the other African countries to be able to put because we cannot do it. We are only 30 million people in Ghana.
Bro, and listen, I think you said something last time. You said somebody just needs to go to 5 countries in Africa. I think you said that.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, I don't know why Shatta hasn't done it. For the life of me, I can't understand it. Because he literally has the president of Gabon calling him. And Shatta, for some reason, refused to go to Gabon again. I don't know why.
Maybe
Liberians are using his music.
Yeah, maybe the money doesn't make sense.
No, but it will like, I don't, trust me, man. If Shatta Wale goes to Gabon, he will make his money back. If Shatta Wale goes to Gambia, he will make his money back, bro. Just take a chance and see what happens.
That's the problem.
Do the first show. If it doesn't work out, then you leave it.
That's the problem with we Ghanaians. We don't like to take chances. We don't like to. You know something? Do you think Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, and Stonebwoy can fill the O2?
They can absolutely can, but it's going to be tough. tough as in the three egos, the 3 alphas.
Yeah.
Why the man open their eyes? Why the man catch your razor?
And then I just yama akwalano ya catch your razor. Unless we let akwalano. Out of the 3 akwalano. Oh man, but bro, let's come to the topic of yeah. Go ahead.
Fly in the crowd. Why in
the better middle? Who's gonna be in the middle? But you know, for the greater good, right? For the greater good, and bro, I don't even think it is necessary to spend that much money in O2. We should focus on Africa, build a strong presence in other African countries, and it will spill over. It will spill over.
Let me tell you something. Let me give you an honest, a very objective, and you can tell me if I'm being biased or not. When we were talking about the three guys, the three S's filling up the O2, right?
Yeah.
Coming together to fill up the O2.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact, that Shatta Wale would not mind going first at all. He would not mind being the opening. But you know what the problem is?
When he's done, game over. Is that what the problem is?
That's the problem.
When he's done, that's the end of the show.
When he's done, people are going to talk for him when the other two are
that's true. That's true.
Which would be a bad look.
That's true. That's true.
Like, but until the other two realize this, until they realize this, it cannot happen.
You know what? I think
he's a controller.
I think personally, Sarkodie knows the magnitude of Shatta Wale's brand and the crowd that he pulls. He knows he's not up the. He cannot compare him. He knows that. And Sarkodie would tell you he knows, but Opana, I'm sure he knows too, but he will never accept it. Oh, accept it. He will never accept it.
Let me tell you a story about Jay-Z. Jay-Z told a story on
DMX.
Called the Shop.
Is it DMX?
With DMX.
Yeah.
DMX. I said, you want me to what he did? He said,
this guy.
He had the men and the women crying.
Yo, and what even topped it is that he said after DMX shut the whole place down, and he was like, you know what? Let's pray.
Let's pray.
Oh my God.
that would be Shatta Wale. Everybody hands up. Let's pray. Let me pray for you.
Do you know?
You understand?
Do you know what came to mind? For the greater good, and I know Shatta Wale doesn't mind doing it, but because of what the story will be and what the history will be, the Sarkodie wouldn't know. Samini wouldn't mind doing it because I know what Samini will try to do. I'm about to tell you what I'm proposing. Samini wouldn't mind doing it because he feels that he can show people that he's a showman, right? Samini wouldn't mind doing it. Stonebwoy wouldn't do it because the credit will be given to Shatta Wale. I think if Shatta Wale is able to pull Vybz to Ghana for the greater good of dancehall in Ghana, I think those three artists should come on board. I mean, they should come on board. Samini and Stonebwoy.
And
Stonebwoy. Yo, I think this will be a great thing for dancehall in Ghana. Jupiter episode, all those people. You know what? We have the dancehall king from Jamaica in Ghana. Let's forget about the differences. Let's all come on one stage and show the world what Ghanaians are able to do with the genre. But then at the end of the day, people will open up and say, nah, the credit will be given to Shatta Wale. He won't do.
Let me tell you something. Charlie, you know, it's so hard to talk about Shatta Wale without people thinking that you're being biased. It's so hard to say the good things about Shatta Wale without people saying you are a fan, you're being a fan. No, Charlie, I've got to know this guy personally, bro. I'm telling you, Shatta wouldn't mind bringing Vybz Cartel to Ghana.
Okay.
And inviting Jupiter,
episode, all of them.
I1,
yeah,
Raskuku and all of them.
Yeah.
Black Rasta,
yeah,
and even Stonebwoy to come and perform, bro.
Yeah,
he wouldn't mind.
Yep.
And we don't need him to be a part of it, but Wale would not mind bringing him on, bro.
Yeah,
he would not.
Yeah,
because the way that Opana hates Wale, that's not how Wale hates this guy, yo. Wale doesn't think anything bad about him.
He doesn't.
But Opana is like, It's like he have nightmares, sleepless nights about Shatta Wale. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, Joe. It's nuts. It's nuts.
I
It's like
just
he's in love with Shatta Wale or something, bro.
no, I think he feels that Shatta is in a position that he that's where he belongs. Do you know what makes him think he's I think he's so focused on the fact that he can sing. So he's a better singer. He can hit high, he can hit better notes than Shatta Wale. He has a smoother voice than Shatta Wale. I think that's what's got him thinking that he's a better musician than Shatta Wale. You get me? But somebody who can play his own instrument and stuff like that, and someone that went to school for engineering, do you think you really know music more than him?
Bro, I'm talking about Shatta Wale has been playing his own beats.
Yeah.
He's been mixing. He's been composing. He's been mastering.
Yeah.
And laying down the vocals.
Mm-hmm.
All this by himself in his little studio back in the day.
Yeah.
With his little computer.
Yeah.
How the hell do you think that this guy? How do you think? Do you think that Shatta Wale can pay producers to give him that many beats for the amount of music he turns out?
No. He can't. That's why he learned. Yeah, because there's no way he will be on too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If the guy is able to one year ago, a couple of years ago, Shatta Wale released 5 songs in like one day. Everyone like, yo, Charlie, yes,
he's nuts. He's nuts.
So he's nuts. He's nuts.
Yeah.
And you think you can compete with somebody like that? No. You have to sit there and see. Shatta Wale has so much confidence in his ability that he doesn't think about what people will say about his music.
Nah.
Shatta Wale is a whole industry by himself. Shatta Wale is actually a music industry within Ghana. He's not part of the Ghana music industry. He's an artist who happens to be from Ghana.
Yeah.
He has his own set of music. That is why he can produce. He can release music without thinking about what people are going to say.
Yeah.
Because he has a target audience that he's trying to feed this to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stonebwoy, Sako, all these other artists, they have to think about it. They have to be strategic about releasing music.
Yeah.
They can't just release music just like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
That's the difference between this guy and everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody knows except for Opana, he won't accept too. He will not accept. But you know something? Let's come to this. So far no, people are saying that Shatta Wale did not utilize the opportunity that Beyonce gave him, and
nonsense.
And now another opportunity has presented itself, and they are hoping he will not do the same thing. What do you say? What do you say about that?
Okay, so let me counter with a question. What exactly did they want him to do with the Beyonce opportunity?
Okay, so basically,
that he didn't do.
I don't know what they are thinking, but I can at least make an attempt to read their minds. What they are thinking is that they want maybe they are hoping.
Let me ask the question this way, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me what you think that he didn't do with the Beyonce opportunity? That way, if I want to counter, I can counter you, because what they're saying, I cannot dispute them, or I cannot counter them. So you tell me,
all right,
if you think he didn't use the opportunity right or something.
From my point of view, with that exposure, what you get out of it is maximizing your streams, right? And maybe a possibility of linking up with other people and stuff. But to me, I think that when he got that exposure, he should have linked up with more African artists and be able to expand their brand on the continent. I know that people, the naysayers and his nemesis, they were hoping that he will be touring around, going to America, linking up, doing what basically Stonebwoy has been doing. Which, like I said, I don't agree with that until you have been able to conquer Africa. You get me? Because at the end of the day, it is money that you are looking for, right? So after the collaboration, his numbers went up. He's got that. What do you want him to do? You want him to take money and go around America looking to feature who else? Jay-Z or what? I don't get what they or what? Try to get on a label or what is it? But me, the only thing is that he got one of them, which is the streams. The next one is me. I wish he would have collaborated with other big stars in Africa, like Diamond Platinum, some of the Nigerians, and all over Africa, so that the name will be a household name in not just Ghana, but in Africa.
Well, first of all, let me. So I respect your opinion on that. But here's the pushback that I have.
Okay.
First of all, Shatta Wale is a household name in Africa. Let's establish that.
Bro, hold on real quick. Bro, hold on real quick. Bro, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree with that because you can never be a household name in Africa, right? And people are not willing to pay whatever you are worth to come and have you perform. Because when someone is a hot commodity across Africa, no matter how much you are asking for, they will pay for you to perform, like what Davido, Burna Boy, and the rest are doing.
But hold on. But how are you saying that? What is your proof to say that they're not willing to pay? Maybe it's just one not willing to go.
No, see, one thing is we can only go off of what transpires. We cannot say what goes on, which is, has he been booked? Has he performed? That's what we can go by. You get me? If people hold on.
The fact that he hasn't performed.
If people are reaching out, if people are reaching out and they are not able to come to a conclusion, that means they don't think he's worth the money he's asking for.
No, that means Shatta Wale knows his worth. And he's
but the thing is, bro, if you know your worth and you are a hot commodity, I have by any means necessary. If I'll have to bring you. But if I'm not willing to bring you, then that means you are not worth it. You are not worth that money in my country, which is not a disrespect. We just have to understand. I know you know your worth, but you are not worth how much you are asking for. So I cannot bring you.
So here's the thing. First of all, we don't know if he has ever been approached to perform anywhere else and he refused, or the money was not good enough.
Bro, whether
assumptions, right? We're making assumptions.
No, what I'm saying is that with that assumption, whether the money is whether the money wasn't good or he refused, it did not come to pass. That means we cannot, when we are talking about African artists who have been able to conquer Africa, we cannot bring him in, and you cannot make.
No, we didn't say we're bringing him in. No, nobody says we in about conquering Africa.
Yeah, so let's put the assumptions aside, whether he refused or he didn't refuse. I just feel that it is about time Shatta Wale forget about America, and he has said it that you cannot go to America and all those things if you have homework. Like, you need to do your homework, and I'm expecting him. He's done with Ghana. There's nothing else he needs to prove in Ghana. The next thing he needs to do is to be able to start from the small countries. Forget about Nigeria, because Nigeria is like America, so many states, and it's very difficult. So start from the small countries. So even if he's able to play 2 shows in just Togo once a year, I respect that, bro. You just start from one just Togo, bro, just Togo.
Bro, I agree 100% with you on that. But here's the thing about the Beyonce comment. First of all, every opportunity that Shatta Wale could get from the Beyonce exposure, he got.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number one, the amount of money that which we don't know, but I'm pretty sure he got some bread.
No, as for As for the bread, okay, you just continue.
Unless you have some.
No, I have some. I have some. You know, I have some, but it's not necessary. But at least he got paid. No, bro. Look, do you remember 50 Cent about? See, there's more money in residuals than getting paid up front. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's what I was coming to. What I was coming to was, number one, he got paid to do this. Number two, the royalties that he's getting till now or till forever, that's number two. Number three, he was the only one that Beyonce actually featured on the album. He was the only artist that actually, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question.
No. I'm saying he was the only one, and I think the only one on just one song. The rest of them had other people. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. He was the only one that Beyonce actually did a song with. And then he was the only one that Beyonce was actually in a video with.
So what do you say about people saying that that Beyonce in Shatta's part was a double, not Beyonce herself?
Whether she was a triple or she was a double or an AI, she was there. Beyonce refused anything that she wasn't there. Hey. So right now, no, Beyonce was there. It was her. And then thirdly, his face was the one that was plastered everywhere in Times Square with Beyonce.
Okay.
His face.
It's true.
It was like Shatta Wale was like the face of the album, of the Lion King album.
Yeah.
Because everything that was used to promote the album, it was about Beyonce and Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
What I said.
Yeah.
And then fourthly, he was also in the Lion King movie.
Who was?
They did it. Shatta Wale, they did a Lion King movie.
Yeah. He was in the movie?
Video was featured in that movie. Yes.
Really?
He has a credit in the movie.
Oh my God. Really?
Bro, so oh my God. This is why I say Ghanaians don't do research, man. They don't think. So it was first the album and then the movie.
Wow.
He was credited in the movie for being a performer in the movie, bro.
Wow.
So what they did was they used the already music video to show it in the movie and tell the story and everything like that. Shatta Wale need a movie. Hey, bro.
Oh wow. Wait. Oh wow.
No. Go check the movie. The movie's called Black is King or Lion King. What was the name of the movie? Tell me. Yes. But you know the movie came out. There was a movie, right?
Yeah. I know that was like a soundtrack. Yeah. The album was a soundtrack to the movie.
And the movie, right? And the movie was premiered on I think it was it Disney Plus? I think it was Disney Plus. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then Beyonce brought out a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what song she used for her clothing line promotion for her commercial?
King already?
Her and Shatta Wale song.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So one thing that Wana, to me, could have done, which we don't know, maybe it's in the pipeline, is also request
for a collaboration.
A feature. But like I said, we don't know. We don't know.
Mohajin. Hey, Charlie, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Because and I will tell you something. After the Beyonce feature, Shatta Wale went on 2 platforms to do an interview. One of them, and guess what? Sammy Flex at Xylophone. His interview he did with Shatta Wale was used. Who got paid? And Xylophone Media got paid. was using the documentary that Beyonce did.
Wow.
Because they used the interview that Sammy Flex had the interview with Shatta Wale in that interview. Bro, it's Charlie. Oh my God. People don't learn.
And then Shatta Wale, he doesn't brag enough. He doesn't brag enough. He doesn't brag
That's
enough.
What I'm telling you, sir. That's what I'm telling you, sir. People don't do the research. They just talk and say he didn't get the opportunity. Everybody else that was on the album was an African artist.
Yeah.
You had the Burna Boy, you had
Wizkid.
You had Yemi Alade, I think.
Yemi Alade was on there.
Yeah. So these people, Shatta Wale put Burna Boy on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He has a relationship with Wizkid here.
Yeah.
So it's like, what else did you guys want him to do?
Yeah.
My only thing is, and once again, wink, wink. There could be a feature in the future.
Hi, Charlie. What you guys are doing is not good. You give Efo a heart attack. I swear, that guy will get a heart attack.
Rihanna did.
Huh?
Rihanna did.
What?
I didn't Rihanna.
It's crazy, man. But to be honest, Shatta Wale has been working. You know, that guy is just an animal. Like he's a beast. You know, you've sent me some songs that I listened to. I think it's the Monster.
The Monster.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Mistake. Today there's a video trending of a Jamaican crying after listening to one of Shatta Wale's music.
Really?
Also know what me said, like, bro, and you're not gonna put my mind, and you're on God though. So what you have to understand is, and I know you're coming to the topic of the Vybz Cartel concert after bro, you have grown men crying, tears in his eyes. My story.
It touched him.
One day I will have a story to tell, Charlie. One day I will have a story to tell. Charlie, I want to sue. Bro, I'm telling you, man. See, it's not about the package, but it's about the soul and the heart of the person behind the music. It's not about how good your vocals are, but it's about we can tell what went into that music, how deep you went into your bag, and you dig down deep to bring that song out.
Yeah,
that is what makes us connect to Shatta Wale.
Yeah,
not set with voice like that. No.
Yeah. So I guess that's the difference between, like you said, I shouldn't use DMX, but Pac and Biggie. Biggie was more, he's the lyricist, flamboyant, and Pac just had the story, Yeah.
Yes. Dear Mama, bro.
Dear Mama.
The first time I hear Dear Mama, you know what I did? It was VHS tape. I recorded it, and then I wrote the lines line by line, and I studied Dear Mama because we can't keep Dear Mama side. I'm not saying Mama.
That's there,
bro. Dear Mama. When I was young, me and my mama
had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the street. The back of the time, I never thought I'd see your face. Any woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school. I'm scared to go home. Charlie. Yeah, man, that's Pac. Yeah, that's Pac.
Bro. That's the kind of feeling when you hear Shatta Wale's music, bro.
Yeah. You see, that's what people don't get. That's why I said. Go ahead.
Go ahead. My bad.
That's why I said, Shatta sings from the heart. Stonebwoy from here, he just creates melodies, then he puts his voice on it, right? Just like most of the gospel musicians in Ghana, their music don't hit anymore because they are written by other people, and because they have a voice and they have a name, they jump on it and it just goes. And it may sound good, but within maybe 6 months, it's gone. Even less than 6 months.
And you know what? I don't even want to make this conversation about Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
It's just the person Shatta Wale we were talking about. But when you brought up the gospel topic, there's one person that, for some reason, he hasn't taken his singing career seriously at all.
Who is that?
And if he was to take it seriously, because of some of the songs he has done, and when he sings his
okay, hold on, don't mention the name. Don't mention the name. I want don't mention the name. Is he is a guy, right?
It's a guy.
Does he do dancehall?
No.
Oh, okay. Then it's not.
He's a gospel artist.
Who?
It's a gospel artist. Brother Sami.
Oh, okay.
Brother Sami now.
Okay. Nah, he's a comedian.
Who, like,
he's a comedian.
They don't take him seriously.
No, but they don't. But he's not serious. Like, yeah, but you know, he's. I think Brother Sami is running on talent. He's not running on. I don't think he's living the life. He's living the gospel. You know, he's just a talented dude who's singing gospel. You know, and I think that takes away.
He's not really honing in on the craft.
That's it. That's it. Do you know who I think really? And I think that when he does dancehall, it even sounds better than anybody in Ghana. But he's not serious.
Well, first of all, I want to agree with that. Anybody that does a dancehall better than Shatta Wale, but let me think of who you're talking about.
Not far from Wale. He's not far from Wale.
Oh,
Jupiter. Bro. That guy?
Jupiter, bro. Jupiter is sick.
Jupiter.
He's sick.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro.
One of my favorite songs of all time of a Ghanaian is him and Sarkodie.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Forget, man. That guy, Jupiter. And his first
his voice.
Oh, the voice.
His voice is very unique.
Yeah.
Jupiter's voice. And he did that song with I sent you a record with him and Shatta Wale, Blood Rain.
Okay.
I'm sure I change him now.
Not me. I think I listened to the last one. I'm saying last but one. Let me go check here. No.
Charlie. On this Shatta Wale, me and you go back and forth, bro.
But yo, when I listen to Shatta's dancehall songs, that's when I see how much he's dumbed down. Like he has really watered down. Like when it comes to Ghana, the Ghana market.
No. Bro, let me tell you, he said it. Wale said all that dancehall, did dancehall on it was too much for the Ghanaians to accept.
Yeah.
So what he did was he became smart and infused the Ghanaian language,
the
gun language, the tree language, and dumb it down.
Yeah.
And it's like right now, if you search for dancehall artists, top 10 dancehall artists in the world,
yeah,
he's number 6, my nigga.
Yeah, I seen it. I did a video on it. Yeah.
Among Jamaicans, though.
But do you know what I'm seeing? Do you know what I'm seeing? I think if Wale decides to really push, right? And
number one.
Just forget about he shouldn't talk about being from Ghana. And he shouldn't talk about not being from Ghana. He should just do music and do dancehall. I think he would cut across. Yeah. Because one thing most, you see, in America, the only two dancehall artists that were able to cut across from Jamaica is Sean Paul and Beenie Man. Because even Movado was too hardcore. And I believe Shatta Wale will be able to commercialize it in a way.
Sizzla was too, Sizzla and Buju were too intellectual.
That's it. It wasn't, the American, So I think Shatta Wale understands what the, majority wants. So he will be able to do what Sean Paul and Beenie Man did to cut across. But I don't know, my only problem, bro, is to make it to the mainstream in America, you have to belong to a label. And I don't know if Wale will be willing to be on a label and not do whatever he feels like he can do.
And that's the magic word right there. That's the key right there. Is that Wale is a free-spirited artist. And because he has been able to play his own beats and mix and master and everything like that, Mogul was recording in a hotel room. Like, I'm in a hotel room right now because I'm traveling for work.
Oh, okay.
I'm in a hotel room right now. And Wale brings his record, he has a mobile recording studio with him.
Yeah.
So while he's sitting in his hotel room, this dude, his brain is cracking.
Yeah.
He doesn't write his lyrics. Everything comes from the dome.
Yeah.
So and then once he makes the music, he doesn't get anybody's permission to put it out. Oh, you really? And then he put it out. So for a record label to come to Wale, number one,
it won't work.
They have to come correct as far as payment, because you're not just paying for Shatta Wale alone. You're paying for the total package.
But guess what?
Including the fan base.
Even if they pay Wale what he wants, because of how he does things based on feelings and whenever he feel like putting out, like the labels won't allow you to just put songs out there like all the time. No.
Well, here's the thing. There's two things. You know, they have things like mixtapes, right?
Yeah.
They have mixtapes, and then they have singles, and then they have the actual
albums
and the records.
Yeah.
So he can make a deal where certain songs will be for the record label only, and then he can also have the freedom to also do the Shatta music.
I mean, anything is possible.
Right?
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can manipulate and negotiate and write the contract.
Yeah.
The way that it will suit both parties.
Yeah.
But once again, they have to let him be free. They can't change it.
Yeah.
They can't try to change his music. But what they can also do is elevate the sound and maybe add some different type of instrumentals.
Yeah.
And things like that.
But
would please everybody. Like
that's it. That's it. And bro, do you know that if the label is putting money in it,
and you know what? And you know what? Wale has been doing it so long by himself that he needs another mouthpiece to say, or another expert to say, Charlie, let's put this here. Let's sing this one like this, or let's do this. Let's bring these points in. Let's bring this kick in. Let's open up the beat small. Don't say anything in. Let the beat breathe a little bit. Let it run. But when you're in the studio by yourself and you don't have the different voices or the different ideas coming in, you will be limited on the audience that you can reach.
Yeah,
that's what the record label will do, because they have so many.
They will expand, but then the more you expand, the more you have to. You know, it becomes saturated. You need to let go of, and they have to bring in, and that's when you may even lose the identity as an African. You get what I'm saying? You see what Sony was trying to do
and that's what they can't do to him.
Yeah, you see what Sony was trying to do to Davido. They had Davido singing about guns and all that, and it didn't work. Then he came back to Nigeria and told them that, you know what, let me go back to my and do the way and it hit. If I tell you, say I love you, and boom, it's gone. You get me?
Yeah.
So let's just pray. But like, yo, bro, with Vybz Cartel show, besides the numbers that he is getting, what else do you think? Like, people are saying that he needs to capitalize on it. So what else do you think that Wale is going to or should do with this opportunity?
Okay, and I've actually told Sammy Flex this personally.
Mm-hmm.
I did an interview with Sammy Flex, and he asked me about it. And then also behind back doors, I also spoke to him about it. Shatta Wale, number one, with the exposure that he's getting, and let me make a correction here. It's not only Jamaica that's feeling Shatta Wale right now, or his music is trending over. It's basically the island, all the islands. I'm talking about anywhere in the Caribbean, the Bahamas, the Barbados. Everybody's feeling Shatta Wale right now because everybody was watching the Vybz Cartel concert, the Freedom concert.
Yeah.
So one thing that Shatta Wale, I think he needs to do is become a frequent visitor to Jamaica. Number one, he needs to visit Jamaica frequently. Number two, he needs to immediately shoot a video with the Mansa Musa song immediately.
Yeah.
If the team is not planning it, it should be a priority on your list. To have a video shoot with Vybz Cartel ASAP. With the Mansa Musa song. Because what that would do is now not only do you have a song with him, but now you're going to be in the faces and the TVs and the phones and everything of the Jamaicans and the different islands. With Vybz Cartel, somebody they revere and look at as the dancehall king in the whole world. So a video must be done ASAP. Number three, he needs to get on some platforms as far as some media platforms there. Especially the top ones. I know he's been on one of the top ones where he did a virtual interview. He did a virtual interview on one of the top radio stations there, or TV stations, as a matter of fact. And he needs to go back and do that again and get on the media side of things in Jamaica. And then, you know, you mentioned this. We definitely need to bring Vybz Cartel to Africa.
That's it.
We need to work on that.
That's it.
And not only Vybz Cartel, but imagine the Gaza family. Which Wale has a relationship with them. You talking about the Popcorn.
But if they bring Popcorn and all, if they bring Popcorn and all of them, then what we were suggesting will not work. It would take too much attention from, if we want Stone and Samini to come on board and Jupiter and all of them. If Popcorn
wait a minute, anytime you know I'm home. Every time I'm home, Debbie, wait there, Debbie. And then there can't be people from where you have Wale pass me okay. I'm talking about the fact that this 4-minute performance has given Wale so much mileage that one of the things that he needs to do is bring Vybz Cartel. If nobody else, he needs to bring Vybz Cartel to Ghana for Shatta Wale's Freedom Wave concert. So think about it. Shatta Wale's concert was called Freedom Wave 360. Vybz Cartel's concert is called Freedom Street Concert. So if you bring Vybz Cartel back to Ghana to perform on your Freedom Wave concert, bro, it's going to be crazy. Vybz Cartel coming to Ghana when Jamaicans are feeling Vybz Cartel right now.
Nigerians, so many people. It will be crazy. It will be crazy. I don't know if
those are the things he needs to do.
I don't know if I don't know how much the ticket's gonna be.
And also release the other song that they have together before the concert comes.
So they have another song.
Oh yeah.
SM4 SM4 hot. Oh Charlie.
That be how will be Juma. I know be so in Juma. How will be Obi dream home, but dream be home, bro. Seriously.
Oh Charlie. So pop. But you know, to be honest, all jokes aside, with the theatrics and the gimmicks and then the games aside, Shatta Wale is really a hardworking guy, and he is about his business, and he knows exactly where he's going. I think said the Ghana media there, it's more like a playing ground for him. Like it's more like
it's like
he doesn't really is not.
Ghanaian media doesn't.
Go ahead.
Ghanaian media doesn't actually realize what you're doing for Shatta Wale. They don't realize it. Even though that as the fans we will get mad when they speak bad about Shatta Wale, they actually doesn't know what you're doing for him though.
Yeah.
They don't realize.
Yeah, that animosity creates.
And right now, no, it's too late.
You know, a lot of people from outside actually have fallen in love when they hear about how the industry has done him dirty and how he was gone for 10 years. All these things make people just fall for like, yo, oh my God, who is this guy? You know?
No, but nobody likes oppression. Nobody likes anybody to oppress anybody.
Yeah.
People hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Especially industry and so-called gatekeepers who try to suppress artists from because they feel like they're the ones controlling. Nobody likes that.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that. So the minute that they find an artist that they really love his songs, and they can connect to, and they find out that the industry is doing that too, oh my God, they're gonna love the person even more.
For sure. Charlie, I'm just glad that I seen the light, and I'm glad that it seems like catch him, but me that time I'm in that time I'm in You can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me nothing. Charlie.
Me say, I care for Muti. I make a story, Charlie. I care for me. Say Nanaka story, no, but what kind of say, I'm the guy that, hey? Me say, this is my guy. Me didn't even young papa. I think we didn't talk for like almost 2 years? Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was even longer because time I was starting, It was like 5 years ago, but we talked about that.
Yeah, 5 years ago. We haven't spoken in there.
5 years ago. Yeah.
All because of Shatta Wale. Oh man. Yo, I really want to. The next time I want to have Gauso on. I want. Have you spoken to him? Oh man, but it's it when it happens like this, it's natural, at least I got to find out things for myself, and it makes it more genuine than
But let me ask you this: what made you come to that? Because it was like maybe I was forcing it on you, and you weren't seeing it. But over the years, I was sitting there one day. I was sitting there minding my business one day, and I'm like, and you know, listen, man, hold on. Oh hell no! Then I saw another one.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened? Like, how did you?
So this is why.
Again, I'm not saying you cannot say anything bad about Wale. I'm not saying you can never.
No. Like,
criticize Wale.
But I criticized Wale when he did the Bantam rant. It hasn't been that long.
Well, I didn't see that one then.
Oh, but it hasn't been that long ago. So I don't know why people think that. No, it hasn't been that long. But this is what happened.
Okay.
This is what happened. Stonebwoy did some stuff that I came to realization that guy is not real. So I stopped. I felt some type of way about him. Right? So
about Stonebwoy.
Yeah, about Stonebwoy. I don't know what it is. Maybe the aggression and
was it a stadium thing?
No, I read the aggression and said me who said, for see me, I can see it, and I know.
I bet you it was a Grammy article. I bet you it was a Grammy
that one was an addition. That one medical for, and I was like, that's the icing on the cake. This guy is not, things like that just pisses me off. Like, why do you make it so obvious? Why don't you pay a blogger to come out and start making the argument for you? Why do you have to come out and do all those things? So me started to me distance me home from him, you know. I spoke like objectively on issues. When he went and when Shatta went on Bants and Rants and mentioned Stone and Sarkodie's name, I came out and I said, why should he mention their names? Because they asked you, why are you not on Burna Boy's level? What does it have to do with Sarkodie and Stone Boy? But still, no, I did not. I wasn't a fan of Stone Boy anymore. Yeah, but just now I came to a realization that, hold up, when I watched some of the interviews he's done, he's talking about Stone Boy. And I've watched some of the interviews he's done, he's talking about Shatta Wale. It is not about them. Nepoafu industry, you know. So when I came to realize that he is fighting the industry, not the people, but he's only attacking them because he feels that they are the industry puppets. They are the ones that the industry is using to push out their agendas, you know. That's when I was like, okay, now I see the thing. That's it. That's how I was able to. I'm like, okay, so that's it.
And let me give you a quick history with, and you touched on it a little bit last time about Shatta Wale and the industry, but let me tell you exactly why he was silenced for 8 to 10 years.
Okay.
It wasn't because he picked a fight with Saminio.
No,
it was because it was part of it. But
no.
the
only thing I heard was about how disrespectful he was. But the only Samini part I know is when he came back, and then I heard him say that Samini like Sound Splash. There's some shows that Samini was sabotaging him and stuff like that. But go ahead.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The reason why Wale and the media started having issues was back then, in the 2000s and the 2002s and all, 2004.
Yeah.
Most of the people that were organizing shows.
Hold on real quick, bro. Hold on real quick. Vybz 24 trends. Let me put. You can only join on MT. What is it? Major Move TV. Major.
Space TV.
Okay. Join in on this page, and I'll bring you on. On Facebook, it's a page, not an account. Okay, bro, go ahead.
Okay, so what happened in the 2000s, 2002, 2004 was that the people that were promoting these events, and putting these shows together, were actually radio presenters.
Okay.
Or friends of radio presenters.
Okay.
So what happened was these promoters were radio presenters themselves, or they were affiliated with presenters, were putting artists on and not paying them.
And not what?
And what happened? And not paying them.
Okay.
Because they thought that they were doing them a favor.
By
giving them a platform for them to perform for a big audience.
That's it.
So Shatta was the only one that was like, no. You promised that you was going to pay me.
Okay.
I need my money.
All right.
And the promoters was like, no, Charlie, I gave you a platform. So why are you being so arrogant? You should be happy that I helped you out get an audience for you to perform to.
Yeah.
Shatta was like, no, that was not the agreement. I need my money.
Yeah.
So what happened was Shatta would not just let it go. Obedi do attempt Pamisika Mame.
Yeah.
He would say all kinds exactly. And what would happen is these presenters, when they go on your radio show, will start boycotting or will start blacklisting Shatta Wale's music.
Okay.
Will start bashing him on the radio station.
Okay.
And if they did have friends who was a presenter, they will also tell their friends, don't play this dude's music.
Okay.
What I said.
Okay.
So they will even put Shatta Wale's name on a flyer that he was going to be on the show, and Shatta didn't even know anything about it.
Okay.
So when Shatta doesn't show up for the show, Shatta was getting bashed because people came there to see him, and he didn't show up.
Yeah.
But he was never booked to perform, but his image was used to promote the show.
Okay.
And when Shatta would hear about that, guess what he did? He confronted the promoter.
Okay.
And so the promoter was also what? Friends with the media people. Or the promoter was the media person.
Okay.
So that's how the spread of him being a disrespectful guy started coming along.
They pushed that agenda.
And then, to push that agenda. And then, Shatta Wale was also living on the street, so he wasn't looking pleasant. So they started tagging him with being a drug addict or abusing drugs, being a kubolo, being a rascal, being a vagabond. What I said?
Yeah.
Then that tag started coming along. I really want you to listen to an interview that Pop Skinny did, because Pop Skinny was one of the only people that gave Shatta Wale a platform on radio for him to come and speak.
Okay.
And even that, Pop Skinny almost lost his job because the producers told him, what they were saying about him back then.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is what happened to Wale's career. And then Michael Kwekumanche, when Shatta Wale released the, I'm trying to say, Bandana from Ghana, that album, he was the one that produced it.
Okay.
And he abused the money.
Okay.
And Shatta Wale, guess what? Confronted Michael Kwekumanche. And Michael Kwekumanche at the time was one of the big producers.
He was, yeah.
Big time artist.
Yeah.
What I said. And he had connections with everybody in the industry.
Yeah.
So imagine Michael Kwekumanche telling you this guy is not respectful.
Yeah. Game over.
And at that time, guess who the media and the industry loved? Unifa.
Samini. Yeah.
Exactly. So there was also some talks about Samini not liking Shatta Wale to perform on some shows that he was on. And then Shatta Wale looking at the whole thing like, oh, kind of also bad, yeah. And then also no, man, they may attack you.
Yeah.
And then the media is like, oh, Charlie, if you're going to go after Samini too, then we're going to double down on everything because we actually like this guy. He respects us.
Okay.
He gives us respect.
Okay.
Vybz,
you bet me join it. Just request. Go ahead, bro.
So the culture, so the tradition and the culture of Ghana, plus the industry folks not acting Shatta Wale and his outspokenness, is the reason why Shatta Wale has had the issue with the media till today.
Okay. Okay.
And when he came back in 2012, when he brought out Dancehall King, he was actually building his fan base. Just like you were saying, we need to build our fan base in Africa before we move outside and all. That's what Shatta Wale was doing with the ghetto and the youth and the street kids.
So that means if he hadn't built the fan base, if he hadn't built his fan base when he came back, the what do you call it? The award scheme. He started, he dissed them and all that. Sankwan building the fan base they would have kicked him back again. He would have been gone. But at that time, he had the streets unlocked.
Okay, exactly. There would have been no more. We wouldn't be sitting here talking about Shatta Wale right now.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be talking about him right now. But he went and built his fan base. And at that time, his father has kicked him out of the house.
Okay.
So his family was the street. It was the youth.
Okay.
And to also feel he was doing stuff for them.
Okay.
I mean, there was a point where Shatta Wale just said he was sleeping in the house with
Shashi. He became a pimp.
He became a pimp. You see what I'm saying? So he knows about the life. He knows how the struggle is for the youth and the street kids.
Yeah.
And by the time all did that song came back on 2012, and it entered the net in the year. The media people didn't know who the guy was.
Okay, so I wasn't here when he was out as Bandana. But so it was later on that I heard say, oh, this guy came out before. His name was Bandana.
Yeah. So that's how the whole thing came about. And then it was like, right now we're building a fan base there. You get with my country.
It game over. You can't.
The game is over.
Nah.
You can't.
So wakosia, you know. Yeah, vibes.
Big up to you, Jebi, Charlie. Greetings.
What up, bro?
Bro, I say
everything good.
Everything cool.
What for life is our life.
For life.
You manage the warrior.
Mogul, I greet you.
How be? Everything cool.
Oh, everything good, bro.
Nice one. Charlie, this evening there.
On live on YouTube.
Charlie,
really have to talk.
That's it. Oh, the other kind I said, men can the can be.
Oh, maybe you go to bring any other topic.
Okay. So the whole thing, okay, so you be SM guy, right?
Yeah, I be SM guy. Yeah. For real. Yeah.
All right.
Mommy.
So
Mommy, the thing is UTM. Yeah, we are all building an industry, but like me, I be full SM guy. Before Ansana, I started this YouTube and this Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything you go through, BB after say you can't watch it.
Okay. So right now, no man, me say the busa from say, I'm for every can say, Wale first opportunity unya with Beyonce collaboration. If you want, me fan say the only thing that me say be okay, unya streams no unya free or no. Almost say Wale ent me for opportunity na anya share. Second, almost I say Wale, after performing on Vybz Cartel's, it looks like basically what they are saying is that they don't want him to misuse this opportunity again. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, first of all, like big up to everybody watching this live this evening. Obi our concept BI right, you see. And Obi is entitled to his or her opinion.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes. Since our year celebrating it, Obi
I can't want them. Yeah.
Yes. Either in the negative way or in the positive way.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes. So when I person
and then what time I'm in
yes, I just talk about now I made the wash there. You get me?
Yeah.
Yes. And to me, the truth is like the time I shot a car say ma position I was having a little problem about that. But I know and I'll be honest were entitled to his or his opinion.
Was it Shatta that told him to stop? Or was it Kweju Sheldon that said he won't talk? Which one?
No, Shatta told him to stop because Shatta was thinking that it was getting too much.
Okay.
Okay. It was getting too much into the money and the money cars actually.
Okay.
But now
all right.
Yeah, the Beyonce collaboration that you're talking about was one big opportunity in car. Now you say Shatta bit making us so I hated the word like Benna Boy them and risk the and so
yeah.
But at the end they say maybe that one question. Even Nigeria cry as well population here as the biggest music market in the
yeah.
They have not signed to big record labels, like Benna Whiskey and Davido, but
platforms now Brenna Boy and yeah.
Wale is even bigger than those people are.
And
what did I make an say?
Yeah.
Yes. Almost signing to big record labels for Nigeria, bro.
Yeah.
Wale Shatta is bigger than most of them.
Okay.
We are bigger than Shatta, Sarkodie, and Stonebwoy in this our country, almost signing to these big record labels. The lives of Rema, investment, the child Rema,
easy. Yeah. And the credit.
One baby, I'm building a point.
And the credit, yeah, I'm following you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other say, Shatta has opportunity ni do. But bro, on energy, it means for one hated the world 10 years open. Never. And 2 musicians be other.
Yeah.
YouTube subscribers, musicians, South Africa, you know, I'm a part of guy or one or that fact of we say him for Tanzania, your friend said.
Is it a platinum and diamond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the one number, no YouTube pound. But still, investment big beyond internet in the infinity to tell that we don't risk it more.
And okay.
But what matter?
Matthias.
Yeah, also I'll be tell me one also make my opinion under the comment section.
Yeah. And I'm a point, man. Yeah.
The American in the total point. Also make my opinion under the comment section. So always said the American in writer.
Yeah.
And at the end they say Platinum no YouTube subscribers. I just all come back at the end button and sign what the diamond Platinum.
Yeah, our numbers.
If you are talking about who is hating the world, who is filling the arenas, who is filling the stadium, the platinum on campus. Or a bit Marcus Oka.
WWE can't. No.
On campus.
Yeah.
But also ranking of Nigeria.
Of your
big investments be in the chief. Then arena about what to ranking a failure.
Me
Rema Obama and saying Yababe Philly O2 as a Cabe Philly O2, but to ranking to so.
That's a machine or machi.
Big machine.
Yeah.
Big machine.
Machine be anyway. No Rusia. A bit hate to Nigeria, hate to Africa. A throw for no better crana will be any more.
Yeah.
Bro, me too. I know, Shadio. Make me baby. Then me could be a Spotify. There's a Breda boy the new song about Mountain. Me how but the machine is working.
And so every crowd follow and unsubscribe, man.
Yeah, brought by force.
Yeah, recommend the amount.
Yes, it makes me push the music and let me go to your head and say, yeah. His number just went up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of the times, so Mogul, especially Stoneboy fans and the Thai Kata Semi.
Not just say, okay, so right now, no, what kind of deal Stoneboy want? Is he signed to a label or is it a distribution?
In fact, maybe on the back.
Okay.
Most of the times, Stoneboy fans. And me say, Shatta is not signed to a deal. Any big record label. And if you signing to big record label, any your favorite, you know.
Yeah.
So you supposed to. I was so expecting favorite. And say he will be doing well like Bena and risking them.
Okay, so that makes sense. Why Shatta Wale made mention say, "Hey, I get it now."
Yes. But I'm making favorite now. I'm making point to him, Mr. I'm making point to you. Also, what can I say? I'm going to Shatta Wale say, I don't think I only love with more intentional.
Yes.
Or can I say? Or can I say Sarkodin is a first thing, a stone?
I'm going to spend this.
You know why?
Why?
Yeah, because you guys have made, the media has made Wale seem as he's just a local champion.
Yeah.
And that Stone Nene and Fred Sarkodin is international. Yeah. And Stone is also signed to a record label. Yeah. And Sarkodin is placed on that pedestal.
Yeah.
If you never be a local champion, why are you expecting me to be on that level when your favorites now moving on to that pedestal?
Yes. And the favorite no signing to big record label no. And then time no kata Stone was signing new deal on the Def Jam there no a cool. Who be the papa be
Andy.
Only Def Jam contract and the only Def Jam way to be him. Or it seems WanaView or whatever.
Oh, WanaView, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Def Jam and the who be the papa be
okay. M said I move in a therapy to me and therapy.
bro. The thing is where Mogul. The thing is, I've stayed in Australia for some time. Wow.
Okay.
Martin Australia for some time.
Yeah.
So on the boat show to Australia. The movie Stone Boy say, I think not Charlie and Obeka and Catch Remoa. Come on, we mean to me will be low secret.
Yeah.
But maybe that Stone say, I think not Charlie will show no ball Australia. Once they kind of about one big festival or honor after the festival or one can show.
Okay.
10 or year.
Ghana for community Wana.
Even the festival. Oh, bro. Festival no boy and 10 or year. Or the movie Samita. All kind of crane about
But do you know one thing?
And let me picture real quick with these festivals, bro. Obi Festival. Yes, it's a big platform for you to be on, but it's not your own.
The people are not coming because of you. The people are not coming because of you.
Because of you, they don't know you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a privilege to be on that platform. Yes, we agree. It seems as if you organize a show on your own now, you will be on that level. You won't.
No. Yeah.
So today has not felt the need to go on too. He has not.
Oh, Jebi, it's maybe the point to the finish say, oh, yeah. Oh, person, yeah, impress people on what they name could be.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Me know see na me nisa me place kasa me ade. Shatta have getting this, bro. Plenty of these record labels, but also on sign cheap deal.
Yeah.
You know the way he carries.
Yeah.
And he on sign it
because Oko sign it deal. Na say Oko sign it deal. Na say na a slave deal. Na
who said deal? Yes.
Yeah.
When we say deal now, maybe sign, at the end, Charlie, and you way na menya.
It's not the restrictions, but
number one boy you look, number one cry na you look out there, I'm signing, and you number one the man, is even far better than we want to take a international record label.
Yeah.
Into their plan is on paso.
Maybe I said to be on a label like Sony or Wana, and I said Def Jam, and it's a good look. So we are up, Pedino.
Yeah, bro, a good look. Maybe some Shatta Wale, WanaView, Shatta Wale, Sony News. Hey, bro, me tell me better. I don't know my music.
Yeah.
That be me many say. I'm going to have to investigate and find out how the contract was, because me right away until I know say they're not like taking an advantage of my money on what you book. They take like 70-80%. No, yashi. Because that is what the record labels do.
Yes. Jebi, Matthias said.
No, but what if say?
Can you say like?
Hold on, Vybz, but what if say? Right now, Shatta is making $100,000 on his own. If he's able to sign a deal, and the deal is bringing 5 million, and he's making 1 million now, it's better than the 100,000 he was making before. You may be cheated, but you are still making more than what you were making by yourself.
The American to me, Mogul, the American to me, they say, oh, Sony Music, you say big. Sony Music in 1 or 2 years, this man was one of the biggest musicians in the world, bro.
Yeah.
So I say,
yeah.
A bit man was big.
We are smarter. Ubeti na ye no more breathe.
Oh yeah. The American to me,
but me patrol too. I want to tell you a quick story about TLC. And Mogul, you know this.
Yeah, TLC
is one of the biggest groups in the history of music.
Yeah.
Bro, they went on a world tour. I want to people can feel sold out arenas. I want to check them out. I want to check them out. Who is a young girl, Charlie? You just can't be too young, me. You say, Charlie, how much you
say
25 cents. And your dollar price say paper dollar 25 cents. And they asked them, like, they were about to go crazy. No problem, yeah, but damn. And I said, ask the arenas. We did this. You know what the record label told them?
What?
Do you know how much money we had to put in to do this tour?
Yeah.
We have to get our money back. We have to pay the bills. And you get your telling you know.
Yeah. And they took their profit.
Bro, record label, no. They'll put you on a level, no. They'll put you all around.
But you'll be broke.
But at the end of the day, no. It's kind of open up. Right now, no, Shatta gets 100% of everything that he makes. He doesn't share with anybody. And he has the freedom to make the music he wants to.
That's it.
So yes, the record label is great, but you have to look at it from every aspect.
Yeah, they all cannot hear right. But now we are looking at the bigger picture. What did they make on that? They all cannot hear right. Shatta making 100% of everything now, making his streams, his shows, everything, 100% comes to him. Jail over signing, 100% comes to him.
Yeah.
But now we are looking at a bigger picture. Say, if you say Shatta, go to arena, it be a say Shatta march up down, Shatta arena we what like say say at the end of the like Shatta be make it, make it cannot make it na, but for Shatta to get there, like 10 years we see Bernard then
to get there. You see,
Nigerians in there, you better woman there any because as sort of they don't control.
Yeah.
But to be there, wrong. They're like you go with into Nigeria, you bet Mabosodia, Ghana,
yeah.
Where the Shatta Wale Stoneboy, start for there.
Yeah.
Get there, no, wrong.
Untimi to be considered one of the greats like Burna Boy and Wizkid and stuff. No, untimi
da. And not from untimi because Apple Music. You not dropping no na sakabe da number 1. Unti crowd You're not dropping you na sakabe da number 1, Burna Boy the number 2, Wizkid that 3, Rema that 4. Top 10, top 20 grand album.
I think Ghana artists are too comfortable in their zone. You see, I don't know, Vybz. I don't know
Me too.
How it is in Australia. Gideon, I don't know how it is in the US now. By the time I was there and the time you used to organize those shows. Okay, so you were already messing with the Black Americans, so it was a different environment. But maybe call Denver, no, right? When you host shows, NASA, even you do it like other African country and the Black Americans come around, not Ghana for not pull out. Like then they go and stand by the like it's like they don't Ghanaians want to do things by themselves, right? And the same mentality, they're timid, and the same mentality our artists have. They don't want to, bro. Do you know Kojo Black?
Yeah, I know Kojo Black.
The guy with the new song with Kelvin Boy. That's trending at the moment.
Yeah.
The guy, he's not Ghanaian. Onye Ghanaian. Onye Ghanaian. Only about 10 Nigerian guys. I know more Ghana. I featured one. His name is Spice Dabs. I thought say he would blow first. But Kojo, see, they are in Ghana. They've kept pushing. Now the guy has a hit song right now in Ghana. They are not willing to go live anywhere. They want to live in a comfort zone because they say, see, if Shatta Wale were to get there, right, at the top where Burna Boy and them are, Nasa or China Nina who efo out when they be competition and obesrena, he will not be happy. Ghanaians want to be where Ghanaians are so that they can compete amongst each other. They don't want to be in a space where they are competing with, the top dogs. Unless that Ghanaian person did not grow up in Ghana. Any Ghanaian person who is doing exceptionally well in Hollywood or anywhere did not grow up in Ghana. Those who grew up in Ghana and they love that Ghana lifestyle and our attitude is in them. They cannot travel out where they don't see Ghanaians. They cannot be in a space where Ghanaians are not, because they want to be amongst their own people. And that's just the attitude of Ghanaians. Yeah, problem.
I mean, even Ghanaians, even the Ghanaian listeners, they don't even go to any other concert but a Ghanaian concert.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
It's the Ghanaians like always like after you pay once and
that's it. That's it. Okay. Gideon Odo Waba. Gideon Odo Waba. I don't know if it has changed. How many Ghanaian young people, and after they get married, those who go to assemblies, presby, how many of them, and after they get married, they still go to concerts, they still go to shows? How many of them, Emano? You won't go because
Ghanaians don't go to concerts.
Yeah, they think they will. Rebecca said, "Oh, girl, we'll call Presby." Anna, you see, bro, we cannot fill the O2. We cannot do it because of the.
So once again, that's what I'm saying. Is that we have to cut the artists in Ghana some credit. I say more a little bit of grace, because first of all, your culture now you're free when they play big contribution. Chinese tradition,
yeah,
and one of the biggest detriments to our growth as an industry.
Yeah.
Because do you know how many Ghanaians
yeah,
when they were growing up, whether it was in sports, whether it was a musician,
yeah,
whether it was a female who can sing on all of that,
yeah,
you say, and you couple of one
yeah.
And then it's my mentality, right now in generation where we're still judging people based off of who you associate with. It's not not a one party, and that's what club or club now. Yes, we are collaborating.
Yeah.
Hey, when you pass the bar,
yeah.
Sorry, say.
Yeah.
I change it better from our generation, and better a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so certain age, you have a family near you now. We like to be more responsible, stay home, don't go to these concerts and stuff like that.
But going to your favorite artist concert that you've known your whole life, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just life. Like the Ivorians, see, and this is one of the reasons why I don't know about UK, and you know about Australia, minimum about DMV but Ghanaian clubs cannot stay for that long because the patronage is down. Ghanaian clubs don't last. And
fact.
Back to
go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Back to this Beyonce and Vybz Cartel Shatta Wale thing.
Yeah.
So this Beyonce feature, Shatta, we were thinking Shatta back on, but bro, Shatta now was like some big push started there, and that push was not there.
So let me ask you. So you think that? So you think that after the collaboration,
I more count for Shatta Wale in the collaboration with Beyonce. What the Ghanaian media not say? No, the Mogul one got during who year? What person on your opportunity bang after what you guys said about him or with the Beyonce collaboration? Not you personally, but the media.
Uni say. At the moment, I'm drop a album. Shatta and Beyonce was even bigger than Beyonce and Whiskey.
No, I think I Brown Skin. No. And the correction, Brown Skin was nominated in the Grammys, not a King already.
She submitted that song.
But why that one though?
Menka say it was not submitted. Me say at the moment I'm dropping Shatta was big, giving the numbers, everything.
Oh, and the correct.
Bro,
numbers go high.
Bro, you're absolutely right about everything. Shatta Wale was the main focus of the album.
And me So if Ghanaians were serious, and beyond, if Ghanaians were serious, and Shatta was having that big pusher, and beyond the best submit on the Shatta the end.
I think, sir, this is the reason, Tia.
Well,
She submit. Hold on.
There was a reason why.
I think.
Oh, go ahead.
I think this is the reason. You see, when you are dropping an album, right? You bring the bait. The air commercial. I'll be pulling a man for a top album, no. And Shatta the end and air commercial enough. Not a catchy. I know we used to another chairman for. Okay, but when it comes to the Grammys, you need to go with a song. A touch on societal issue. We say like racism, and I say BBS strong. It's the brown skin girl. It touched on accepting who you are and the sound man into the poem. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Especially for black little girls, because of racism, bullying. You see black girls, you're home, you're fair, you're teeny, saying. So it was empowering the black girls. Say, "What's more fair? We are queens," and so that song was perfect for her to submit for nomination. Then. At first, already, but I'm pretty sure I think for you already.
Oh, okay.
Keep it reading.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And Shatta now only that big push in Charlie. Now Ghana crying some cry can find you know cry Charlie.
Obia artist featured, and we are talking about it's not Beyonce in the video. It is her double. It is Ghana 4.
No, but let me tell you something. I thought about Michelle. Do you know, sir? Shatta Wale was the first Ghanaian artist who just with the Beyonce collaboration.
Yeah.
The first artist to have 2 million monthly streams on Spotify. The first artist in Ghana history to have 2 million monthly streams when he had collaboration with Beyonce. If you see that.
Wow.
So recently, to say you must pick here, friends say, can promise money, Black Sharif more presence, so about it's all that top with right now. But for a certain amount of months, Shatta Wale had over 200 million streams monthly on Spotify.
And Mogul make 200 about BB so. One send you Beyonce feature, I can't want to me well, make a think of 4 cans and Boniface. Same way, and I shut up free Jamaica by some of Ghanaians say, can they see some of Jamaican say, ne compare, never yard being time. Obi catch me say, you, a radio presenter and a pan stick or Ghana, being an orchestra thing. TikToker, Ghanaian TikToker, be a driver news or Dibon Kwame or Cato said, you, Nippon say, I was think I shut up any on board film, not performing freedom.
Oh,
see me. Pandit, I want to see so can international musician and want them. I want to see Ben Stone Boy. Oh, one so catch there. I'm not TikTok and the kind the TikToker was right. I was thinking I was a guy on board, not performing freedom. As a professional so-called pandit. I want to see Otto Ben Stone Boy. By that, I mean, holiday. Oh, now I don't
oh, bro.
I watched the video. No, recognize who you are. I don't know who. Why
do I was thinking Shatta is die on God and also already not performing freedom because we deal with freedom. How we pandits? I want to say Ben Stone Boy. On our kind of several times to Ben Stone Boy. How will you think like this?
Oh yeah, she speaks for Stoneboy. She's one of the advisors.
There are a couple of videos that are on the crowd. Why you say or can Stoneboy media the TV?
Yeah. On the girl back
MCI
and the back.
I'm a Jimmy too.
But I said,
bro, Mr.
Oh, there be the channel. I said my Shatta kind. I was thinking.
The way they disrespect Wale, I will retract because it's a show. But they want more disrespecting Wale, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Adia all kind of thing. I was thinking, hey, Shatta die on God and also already not performing freedom.
Nah, me pacho,
bro.
You see, me can the same thing. Actually, Minya Gideon. But then again, you have to know, say, and your me and son of Pecky and very strategic. Very strategic. Any panel or some minutes BS or the year Juma. And he knows, say, one, on the vibes in Yomono, and that's what they for people to know, say, oh, I have a song with vibes. Second, two, everybody around the globe in Beyonce. So for them to know, say, hey, this guy has a song, and definitely, Obianim say that king already know is a guy called Shatta Wale that Beyonce collaborated. So if you are going to perform on an international platform, why won't you perform the song that's internationally known, right? And a second, on God, it is a song when you check the analytics, when you check the numbers and stuff like that. It really trended. It's gone. People know about it already. You understand? So it is only right that you put that song out there so that it will go. It's Ghana. For them to make that statement, that means that Ghana, it's all about say freedom. The same people would have said, Obi aware what dancehall platforms, freedom. The same people would have said something about that.
After Seliman, after Vybz any Seliman show no more can DJ Slim also be casting the own. Now, me person me addressing what I say. No be all who be at DJ Slim say, ebe hear some video be all can say. Some boy is emotional about his job. 18 now or you good sounds. Any other they want you can sing the break. Yeah, indeed, some boy you good sounds. May obi and out say or good shows. Oh, to quite any obi and out say. But they can't make sure. How many times in a Stoneboy Apple Jamaica? The brave, the brave.
Yeah.
And then I make a sure say all those people almost say almost the Stoneboy in the world.
Yeah.
What them how can I say? They love Stoneboy because they hate Shatta Wale in a yampa.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because listen, what is Stoneboy and they good. Stoneboy and Apple Jamaica be brave change Shatta. Stoneboy Apple show be brave change. I change Shatta with Jamaica. Okay. Mommy, just 2 videos from DJ Slim. Analysis Seliman. Why analysis about Stoneboy shows about Jamaica. A video. Listen,
what about the video? What about the video?
Okay,
because there was no impact on those performances.
And when I remember, see me. At the end of Nipana must on yeno. Nipana must in the show no boy wanya and the performance in yeno. Seminoka say I do show time so Seliman aye 2 editorials 2 weeks Akasafa Vybz Cartel on the Shatta Wale show 2 weeks continuously. Wamana wow. Or sign bar Power FM.
Yes.
Sign the Kasafa. So this show you say Momona mo say mo do Stoneboy no. I think na Stoneboy ko show ni ba. Mo the same analysis and highlight the good one na mo say ye no. Who did the make am? And no na mo say ye good ah. Why don't you highlight it?
And then the chest say and yes or mo do Stoneboy you.
Stoneboy.
Yeah.
Dabi. And see the ye good no. Why don't you highlight it? Na mo join here. Mo say enya papa no. They say why you 2 videos? Why they do to more on the page to what throw shades about that show more than 3 times? What did they make an answer?
Saturday morning, United Show building.
Me share a crack.
Video.
Person who said something about Shatta Wale.
George Quay.
My video. Oh, my video almost 12K cry. My video is almost 12K.
And there's some coherent channel.
Oh, my video, George Quay, and no can almost pong, and a George Quay say, oh, let me congratulate. Now, Mrs. Mopo, and wrong. Now, to more, a big cake, aye.
No, but Yaya boy can say the show is over. We are finished.
Yes. And you know what? I'm now. I wait here, wait to say, and not still now George Quick can ask them. Bulldog was the one and after all back to George Quick.
I'm funny, Jimmy and Frio.
You go anybody down to what they want about you.
Or a traitor or a backstabber.
Me see. All Casemono, Obia Chichi. But me say, the obey the Alboa, some boy I could Jamaica so many times. No impact. Me know, and you say me downgrade this stone boy. But me know me in a way.
No, but the evidence is there. The evidence is there.
What about summer stage? What about big shows? Maybe me can't run for him. What about big shows? But only apart from Jamaica shows in the crown. Mommy, one show was Stone Boy come by, yeah. You can't watch them almost over 2 weeks.
And he performed for a long time.
Me no can say, men count on God. On God stream to them, me can't. Men count on God. Me don't go back to Beyonce page in a quarter. Okwa, or the comments, you know, Patu new, Neshabe. After say Shatta Wale, Beyonce Wale, Nanya 66.100,000 million. And never correct.
And that's just one platform. That's just YouTube.
Yes. That's
Spotify. It's 100 and something.
Yes. And how can they mean checking? YouTube now most of the times I am checking. On God, they have additional 1 million views.
And the comments are all Jamaicans.
Shatta Jamaica. Now on God was 11.6 million. And next time you look at it, 12.6 million.
Damn.
1 million. It's about to be 3. It's 13 million.
Oh, Kono, none is subscribers. It was 1.13. And next time you look at it, 1.15.
Oh, man.
1.15.
But you know what? Vybz had the nerve to ask the question, say, impact time, and he went, yes. The impact, the better put it when you buy. And when I say, hey, but Vybz, so you are talking about impact. Ah, damn it. Obi also be a stone boy. It's name your love now, and yet one out of stone boy. Name where you pen on Shatta Wale at them.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would do stone boy, name a Shatta show we are for you know. One talk about you about performance, their own opinion, selection of songs, to opinion, then you'll be our opinion. But impact, it is shown.
Yeah.
Everybody seeing impact. Now, we are with my opinion. Impact. If you are talking about impact, what TikTok is here, yeah, bro, they breathe. Apart from the Jamaicans, it could be grown to different countries, almost a show. It's in love with Shatta Wale now. And to see a kata about impact, and the stone boy woman also by the now ban and Okokachre say, stone boy, where you now are, we and you impact no and cash up at the end.
Maybe, bro, Cadeo. You saw a festival we I think it's called Sunfest, and that's a Summerfest, and I'm with you.
Summerfest.
Oh, they posted 5 years ago when Stoneboy when they performed there. 5 or 3 years ago. 6 years ago. Then I had you. They posted a video of Stoneboy. And that's 15,000. See, I do
15,000, 15K. Shatta the end of 250
video. You know, I'm posting one day, now 20K views. You see, I'm no person and then I'm over 100. And 6 years ago, so kind of impact is you guys talking about?
And the impact then now can want them. And my member DJ Slim.
And these are facts. We're not speaking out of emotion. These are facts.
Where they say DJ Slim didn't hear me more. My member DJ Slim say some boy are more emotional about his job or more passionate about his job. In fact, as he or Nubiano passionate about his job. Okay, the MP is some boy passionate about his job. DJ Slim, the same video now will make it this allegations no no our cast Stonebwoy passionate about his job yampano that same video now or see nipa na on any one cast anything DJ name Shatta Wale show the by and see who TikTok Jamaicans na can who asem Jamaicans na react to nyom cry one perform or more react to na the most streams on what streams and already streams ni possible nipa na on any one can you what the other DJ system can or say
or coach for activation
or say obet mo tia aman crofo ye ta man na bi mo so no streams ni kura no obet mi ato tie me Debbie, body see me. Tell us say Stonebwoy are passionate about his job. Ain't he? Obi are passionate about your job. No, I didn't think I was sure of you or no. I wouldn't say a whole thing. I didn't think I was going to come in to now.
Simple.
Then you are not passionate about your job.
Obi are what we call for artists the umba Ghana. Okobo show you are to mean chef activation.
Yeah. So what is the Stonebwoy? What is the Stonebwoy more passionate about his job more than Shatta Wale they are? And your opinion, to make a comment there, your opinion. And telling him nipa no passionate about his job no. Or call Jamaica no. Once me young just come here and activation ni be man because we are more passionate about his job. It was it continue to me every man. Then he's not passionate then you're passionate.
Yeah.
But we know how these guys when they make the comments. When you make who make it our comments, you know. We know
that we are going to like once say oh kata wo studio not say on kwa and I think not to want to challenge you obe kata keke. Yeah. And to me I love most of times like then say we will see Mogul only Shatta fan back what who be stand the question no answer now they not for her no I can say I love that. Well, who make a point or can say crowd to say like let me feel it that vibe and more than say.
That's I said it. I can bubu the fool. I the panel. Slim no can slim the panel. Can slim the panel bubu the fool.
Yeah. Bubu the fool. I don't be out there can be Mami come on too.
I think be out there can be the panel what dear to and what to.
Oh, you know what said the answer person or question because of the question, you know.
So what's it? Okay.
Why is time before we start me
Okay. Many boy didn't want to many big money in wa. Not after you show it, after see a category. We say big money, you can't send it yet, not all trendy. Now what I can say. Maybe now me YouTube videos and me more passionate about my job more than Nipana that say all trendy jamming.
Yeah.
And to Nipana so me ni me nyana kasawa. And to say maybe now me say me passionate about my job no. I didn't know me so me just come here activation ni di mame. Mako 3 times and I say my boss show ho my feature more Jamaican artist and Stonebwoy can. And you Stonebwoy that say me dey kasa one don can be DJs name no can you know. And a baby son say, what is you passionate about his job, like how you are talking, no?
Yeah.
Charlie Q, my Sunday comment is Minister Ekasa, back Dominic Kasa. And I'm sending also I say YouTube, Spotify, Boomplay, and
about
the numbers everybody is screaming on those numbers. And every UBI platform beyond Shatta is above a friend saying Stone. Shatta is either in the top 2 or the top 5 or whatever. Stone is like 8, 7, 9 or whatever. And I'm sending in your come Slim. I know who I'm just Slim. And if you sending about first, or say Wato. I'm saying, hey, Slim, boom play for the Wato. Okay. Then I'm sending the YouTube the other day. Mr. Where's your partner? One shot. You are sending the Spotify there, Mr. Williams. Let me see, I told you. And what you know say? You are sending a order back to say, let me say, hey, Charlie, I'm going to go. I know the top of the I don't think I will live on all probably. You don't. I don't if I also between top, you know, team back top.
Or make it.
It's not about. We don't buy these things, though. It's organic, no.
DJs make some statements. They say, or say Untimini Shatta Fan Bians Nahoy and Kata Albetian and Sasemofino. I want to be done say only more about YouTube analysts than YouTube analysts near and show with YouTube studio and no YouTube one can chat almost for you country or country asks me more streams from and YouTube chat and kasa our we are a do man kasa so yi na obi dropping you not any pan or dreams any pan a farming around directly no koboshe honom obi we say nipa no the streams to go na free India and ever.
When I see you here, we just
as we say no hit song we say what did we say Reman no a hater India for not so much.
Yeah.
But we know on to see India na see Pakistan maybe too but we know not a whole stream scrap off the same country no system.
Now see at all.
No one say. And here's another secret. So views no could do level VR. It has to match with a certain of comment or like. So more than 2 million. Next year, we're actually in 1,000. And that's fair. And then I'm like, they'll come and say that 500. That's exactly what happened to Wana. That's exactly what they're saying. They're also for India. No.
Mogul, the thing is, say, me the NTR, me say me first, no, na me get this Shatta Stone boy, na me too much because na me say so we are all building an industry. So
yeah.
The better we na me who say industry na what more building no. If the so-called gatekeepers mean na kwata ni pa ba ko ki.
Yeah.
It's almost ni pa we and compromising like or can be almost any adin.
Yeah.
Na kwata ni pa we ni get the papa cry na. Me can say abi be Shatta near any radar. Most of the time, for how we go offline, but bro, at least bro, once we Shatta ya, is here highlight.
Omonka. Yeah.
I feel also, me the most more tears seba. More tears seba.
Into the thing is, yeah, but this Shatta ne Vybz Cartel way out by say, me empire me born is like. Baba said to make you post now what you think a bear crank a Shatta into my remix of On God this year. Make a video.
Kebe bodamu.
Na me nene ya doing rough.
Bodam.
On God remix.
But
he's close to Shatta, and you know,
but say
one top guy
Vybz
America.
Vybz need
one top guy. You we say one Jamaican because you not with Jamaican. You know one big Jamaican and so the network with one American top guy and not even one big Nigerian crowd before. That's all.
Yeah. I actually don't want Vybz on the remix with On God. I want somebody like
why you don't feel his you don't see his style on it, huh?
Yeah, because he's a little too rough for that On God song. The On God song is very emotional and very spiritual. Unless it's or the lyrics is going to really touch.
I think that with what he's been through, no, he can reach in the back, like he can dig deep and bring something out. Yeah,
he can reach in the back. Yes. But we need a voice like Jebi. Jebi now, other than the voice, it will make a great impact on that song.
But right now, I want to see here numbers into the say Oba be gidi was crying. But you know,
oh, the thing is, the thing Shatta called show by a time, then you need to be back like within 1 or 2 months, and say with
Ebefa. Now, Mami Musa, Vybz Cartel or record label.
Me sure.
Oh yes.
Because Jebi, what can't be? One say Nantanya way can't be spice every no yeah no. Na a woman a nipa only record label so our other prison or buy or making more money than more other record label so. Yeah, no, they say
okay,
too. Stage. Or they say
or they say alkaline stage. Yeah, or can or say nipa only label yeah, so it's making more impact and more money than more. Or so the whole street, making more money than more other record labels. So.
Yeah.
Me just Cartel or record label. And I can't make video and all can say, me make everything by myself. So Shatta fans for everything there. Vybz Cartel only Shatta. They are all making everything by themselves.
I'm life here in sync. That's
So
what I mean.
listen.
The life is in sync.
So this Vybz Cartel will thing. If I'm praying that Shatta they have some investor before African for crown and saying
Yeah.
a toy in Africa. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Countries like
Right now, no.
Opinion
Emphasis our opinion and them from
Yes.
that's what.
all in Africa because my Gabon is so that and a Gabon Shatta Bushu Wanda. Gambia, Cote d'Ivoire. And a Togo, Gabon, these 4 countries. The Shatta bit now for Hopang and the rock.
Yeah.
Now last one, what my baby to say Liberia. Liberia say Shatta fans from Liberia, motorbikes in a Shatta pictures. Oh
No, they're using, like I said, they're using Shatta Wale's music to do.
You could still build the idea and all. Maybe fire save you all. You make my build the idea to the time, man. You make my for different countries for your interview. Am I your musicians?
Yeah.
What did I make an say?
Yeah.
Yes, and only target, Say, yeah, building fans and I have a building to travel to different countries, this close African countries.
Yeah.
Be your interview. Am I your musicians? No one who will be almost dominate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know one person that can really push Ghanaian music, but he's not on that level. He's not on that the content in it any about music, but he's everywhere, which is Wodemaya.
Yeah.
And Wodemaya is one person who loves Shatta. Now, one time he Wodemaya post 2 video being him Wodemaya and them probably so me say like one of the islands baby
Yeah.
Barbados home baby I said.
Yeah, that country, That country, Guyana, that country.
The Mogul, was that video now. On the
Yeah. Now,
on a boat Shatta, no more, need them. I was like, and the Mogul guy said, and your person would mind, I said, Shatta, what is the music I hear?
And I'm not.
That will be free. A friend is saying, a friend is saying, we'll be free America, Robert Fagana. A crash baby, no, I think you bought a Kendrick Lamar no more.
All right, Obi say Barbados. Barbados.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Yes. It's another year born say like, a toy in Africa won't be bad because the more me who I met target, me who Shatta Wale, me who Webia, there will learn Neo. Or react to Shatta called Jamaica, and all can or they compare musicians, What did American say? So, like in Manila, even this year, even middle of the year, when you one big tour, Africa, about 7-8 countries.
Yeah.
And I've been this on God remix.
Yeah.
But it's all about the money, man. You know, Shatta is an independent artist.
Yeah. Anything American, anything American, but the kind boy invested in and American one, yes. Because
but I know there's something in the pipeline, don't you? I know maybe so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
If Shatta is able to like you this African tour, you some 1 or 2 things, not to me hoodie because fans are not African or Shatta never, but I can't say about rich to woman.
Yeah.
Because once they obi follow out to the time, that's a so once they love their own, but there was at least like so that once about we feeling will show be then not feeling the vibe wrong.
Yeah.
Not this African vibe.
I have to run.
You have to run. Okay,
I'm listening, but
yeah, me akasa no jale. Apa me time mo bebre. Yeah, me that's it. Vybz, Charlie, as you link up now. Now, Accra.
Okay, big man. Okay. Okay.
Accra.
Okay, me buy my best grandma me hope kakra into me back cry be next week.
Oh, okay. Oh, I say link here. Boba, it's me interviews.
Yeah. Oh, me buy a link here.
Why? All right. Me that.
Me buy me link here.
Okay. Me that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Me that.
All right. I wish you for for tuning in. Thank you all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. We are building a platform for a better industry. So, Tune says if Vibe says no to record labels. Okay. Tune says that one of the best things to have come from Beyonce's feature was to perform the song on major platforms, which he got on Vibe's show. Okay, so this was not. I mean, also this was right moment to capitalize on the feature. Okay, all right. Ebusafo, medamu nyinaa mo ase once again. Ɔkyena nso so yɛbɛsa de ahyehyɛ so. All right, thank you all for coming. Peace. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Gideon. Yeah. When I read it, I thought said, hey, Gideon, you want to come up? Gideon. Charlie sent a request in him. Gideon.